What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This has been a requested one for a while, and we're going to check out LA Noire. Never played it before. This is going to be my first time playing it, so give me a minute to set everything up, and we'll get started.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe. Not be overlooked by his neighbors.
A real game finally, right? Sorry to put you guys through that Dragon Guard crap. I didn't know it was even going to be that bad.
Where a man's home is his castle. A quarter-acre.
Heard a lot of good things about this one now. How are you doing tonight, Chad? How's your week been?
The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire world.
I thought I wasn't going to be able to stream the PS5. These headsets, they have a receiver, like a little USB receiver that you have to plug in to make them work, and that's how they're wireless. And I misplaced my receiver, and I was like flipping out because it's always just like right here, and it wasn't right here, and I was like tearing my house apart and freaking out, thinking the cat like took it and went to go play with it.
A city of dreamers.
And then at the last minute, I seen it sitting like right in front of me. Graphics on this like aren't that bad for being, what is this, 2010?
Everything is as it seems. A 20th century.
No, but that Dragon Age game was horrible. I deleted the game the second I was done screaming it. I was like, I can't play this.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to...
We got hit with spring break last week. I was going to stream this a whole week ago. And then,
so who do you trust, Cole?
All week, Monday through even today, was just slammed.
KGPL calling car.
All day. From the time we opened to the time we closed, we were just slammed.
Go ahead, KGPL.
We had crappy weather, so and all the kids were out for spring break, so yeah, it was way busy. I'm looking forward to the next week. I'm hoping next week will be a lot chiller.
14 Adam,
Yeah.
code 2. Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Investigate the crime scene. I'm assuming the cars drive like
They
typical
don't
Rockstar
request
Games
uniforms
cars.
for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
I might have to change my camera real quick.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot,
Nah, I
guys.
don't like that. Hold on.
The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical service.
Did you have a good weekend at least, Jed?
We got
I'm outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
I'm not a good detective, so we'll see how this plays out.
Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Oh, we've got blood. That's good to hear. It's always nice to have a chill Sunday.
Jesus. Cole, come take
I got a
look
little
at
bit
this.
of spring cleaning done today. I'm going to get more done tomorrow. I kind of chilled out most of the day today.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay. Am I supposed to be doing something with that notebook? Upon reflection, partners are off done. My intuition. Close the notebook. I think we're still looking for clues.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm going to see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
No kidding, right?
The gun's up on the roof,
That's
right?
straight up Scooby-Doo.
So we need to find a way up.
Where, if I was a ladder, where would I be?
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are? Okay, we've already inspected this. Oh, you're right. I am Building
supposed to
looks
climb up
vacant.
a pole.
I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
He makes that look easy.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet? I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Oh, that's cool.
Probably dope needles around here as well.
How would I get over there? If I can use those boards to get over there or something. It's all visuals and sound. That's going to be difficult because I'm deaf. How you doing, Panda? Said the louder the music gets, the like you're close to a clue, right? Can I jump down and climb up that thing? Oh, this pole, I see. Okay, controller's vibrating around this thing. Oh, there we go.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
So,
Show
back
some
to the
initiative,
police
Ralph,
station?
and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know
I'm
a local gun
blind
store?
too.
Sure.
Yes, I am.
There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Use a notebook to set your next destination.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
What's the
Such a
like
little
main
Boy
plot of
Scout
this
home.
game? Is it just like
You can't
solving
wait to get out of
cases,
that
or are they all
uniform, can
connected,
you?
or?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Has no running I see. That kind of sucks. You guys were saying this was like a 30, like about a 25, 30-hour game too, right? I think I saw something where the map is supposed to be pretty like modeled after what LA looked like back in the 1940s.
Careful!
That was a tax-paying citizen you just bounced off the fucking hood, Phelps.
Are those the VR ones, the DLC ones? I saw that they got some VR missions on here.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No.
Looks like they used. Did they use actors
I
for
ought
some of
to.
these space
I
models?
sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Okay, it is.
This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
That one.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
So locations, the apartment, right? So I kind of got an interesting, like programming for the game.
You gonna leave a street light intact on this block?
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes...
Oh, so that's probably on the version that I got.
wages, not mine. Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are
I
full
got
of
a
it.
map. Oh, they automatically mix them in. Okay. It's not your typical like Rockstar game. I'm just wondering if I have access to a map. Map. Okay, go all the way down the street and up. I haven't heard any bad things about it. Everybody who, all like the little reviews and stuff I've seen said it's a pretty amazing game for what it did. I saw they recently got acquired, didn't they? Like within the past month.
I hope they didn't get our number, Phelps.
It's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. And I wish I could run.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Do I have to get through this like tutorial thing first or something?
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was
R2
murdered
runs.
tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He
I
works
think I was
for
hitting
me.
it. I think I have to
Have
get
that gun here in my
past
drawer.
a certain point or something.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy? Prancing
Most
around
realistic
and
fight
hit
ever.
me. You started. I'll finish it.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
This does have a
Take a
heavy
look around.
rain kind of like vibe to it too. Maybe it's just because you're playing as a cop again. Search locations to discover clues.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Not sure this means much. Optimistic, Cole. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Not everything's going to be relevant. That's probably going to be relevant.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck
wow,
you.
that's
You
crazy.
say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have
I hope
you in
I'm
the
still
brig.
playing games
Some
when
of
I'm
us are here
70.
for-
I still
know
hope
why
I
you're
have the
here,
hand-eye
asswipe.
coordination to do it.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this
I saw
guy?
there was a
Who
video.
are
I
you
didn't
two?
click on the
Abbott
video because I didn't want to be
Costello?
spoiled,
Yes,
but it was a
Sergeant.
cop,
Oh, it's the three fucking
like a
stooges
real-life
and you're here for
detective that did
OCS. God help
solving
this
case
fucking
files.
country in the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole.
That's a whole
A
different
city that
case.
needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
I kind of like the simple thing how you just drive up and then it cuts to cinematic.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there.
There we go.
It's slow. Backup
Now we're
will be here
running.
soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. Stay down.
Ooh, nice blood splatter. That was awesome.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
That was cool.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? How you doing?
Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Hope you had a good weekend, brother. Welcome to the stream. No kidding, right? It only works on the innocent criminals.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
So this has got to be
taking on a company of the Emperor's finest,
like my
single-handed?
flashbacks from World War II.
You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys
For the first
who go around
Highlander today,
dreaming
did
of
you know they're
fame and
remaking
glory
that?
and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Highlander franchise was okay. I never got really overly into that one. First one was good. Second one was pretty decent. Third one was forgettable.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? Yeah, it probably has been about 12 years now since they first started remaking it.
Wound way too tight.
I saw the trailer for Happy Gilmore too. That one, I'll watch that. That looks funny. The first Happy Gilmore was funny.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about
And
it.
they don't really make comedies anymore, so I'm
Friends who wanna
curious to what
stay
this is
friends
even gonna
don't
like
discuss
be poking
religion
fun
or
at.
politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley!
He's not getting away from us. I can see why a lot of people like this game. There's a lot of different things going on.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
I thought it was just gonna be solving cases. Oh no, no, go up.
Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell
I
away
put it
from
in
me.
the vein of Coming to America too, how it was watchable, and you can get into that world and enjoy it, but it's nothing you're gonna like, you know, go buy the steelbook for.
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ooh, clothesline.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then, pretty boy.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work,
I'm
Cole.
curious the story for like
Run
Happy
track in
Gilmore
high
too.
school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right
I was thinking about that. The training these people have to go through to do those runs and jumps, that is called
These
parkour.
ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Search the crime
Everybody stay
scene.
back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Oh yeah, that's probably true, huh?
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
The lawyer voucher.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Am I heading to the Bank of Arcadia? Okay. Guess I keep searching. I can do that? Oh, yes.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
It's funny, it looks like they took the real actors and like polygoned them onto their models. I used to play a World Series of Poker on Xbox 360 back in the day, and I had a webcam and you could take a picture of yourself and do the same thing where you put your face and make yourself the player, and it looks just like this, where, you know, kind of corny, but it works.
Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
and you have proof, I can accuse the witness. I'll need to present evidence. I didn't hear anything about the AEW controversy with John Moxley getting suplexed onto a board with nails. I didn't hear anything about that one. Good cop, bad cop accused.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
She's lying.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer.
0 of 1 correct. Okay.
Get out.
I should have been bad
right
cop.
Now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Interesting. I didn't have enough. Maybe there's still stuff to look around.
Don't think this is anything.
Did I blow that one? I'm definitely going to have to pay attention to that, to their eyes and stuff. Okay, I think that's where I'm at. I got nothing else on that guy.
Come on, I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $50?
Lawyer voucher. Alright, talk to me, buddy. Oh, we've got a gun.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Damn, that is brutal. Where's the gun store?
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I was
I'm
playing
just
good
saying that
cop.
sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bit.
Look out!
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Slow down!
Don't tell me how to drive.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Hold down. Hold down, which one? I couldn't see it. They had a stupid thing in the way.
This would be a good time for the siren.
How do I turn on the siren?
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh, cool. Yeah, watching it on my chat, there was like a thing in the way. So it stopped me from looking at it. I'm at the wrong location. Dang it. There we go. I'm still buzzing around this guy. What am I missing? I think nothing. I guess we'll go to the jewelry store. Ooh, there we go. That's what it was buzzing.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Oh, I didn't check that pocket. Nothing in it. Oh, I gotcha. I think we go to the. I think I'm supposed to be heading to the jewelry store.
Can you drive to this one?
It wasn't letting me do. Wasn't letting me like interact with it at all.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Oh shit! Another police chase. This is probably my favorite part of the game.
Kalu, get back here!
That cherry pie was deep.
Goddamn Harry thinks he can get fresh whenever he sees.
Too late, Kalu!
Harry, you can still
There he
catch
is,
him.
officer. Mercy. This sounds dangerous.
Run!
Heaven!
Boy, let's take it to better days.
I can survive more than this.
At this range, I'd barely graze him. Not a man alive could make that shot with this weapon.
Oh, come
Likely
on.
hit a bystander at this distance.
Get out of the damn way, people. If he was a real cop in LA, he wouldn't care about bystanders. Where did he go?
What are we waiting for? Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
It was all like an illusion. The whole like I can shoot him.
And the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs.
Right, he wouldn't be allowed. Wouldn't have enough evidence. Well, I don't know. He did run from the cops. If anybody's running from a cop, that's all the evidence they need to chase you.
The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative.
Did you guys hear about what they found in
Chance
Egypt?
at smiting this man with the sword.
They supposedly they found like some giant machine underneath the pyramids.
Sir? I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity.
I know it's just I would not run from a
Best
cop
of
ever.
all, a confession.
That's just a bad idea.
If you fail in the former,
Especially
then always
nowadays.
use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of a sock.
Incorrect again.
You son of a
Damn
bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff.
He was
and my
looking
lawyer will
straight,
make
too.
An official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Oh man, I
Unless you wanna
suck at
keep
being
making
a cop.
schmuck of yourself.
Read the room, Lonnie. Come on.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a
I do like the
I
bad
run
cop
a
dialogue.
jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
He totally turned into an
I'm
asshole.
sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
I did look off to the side again, though. I'm gonna accuse him.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I'm gonna keep making a schmuck.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
That's right, what a stressful job. I couldn't have a boss yelling at me like that.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is gonna be a calamity.
I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Use intuition. Ask the community. What's that all about?
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
I got to be able
We're
to
done.
fast travel this.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
I might have to do that next time.
Raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
They should say different things, though. That would be funny if he yelled at you like 2 or 3 different times if you mess up.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Like, he starts off kind of annoying, and then by the 3rd one, he's like,
Let's talk about the shooting.
Tired.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
I'm still in the tutorial levels. You don't get second chances after. Okay, gotcha. Seems I don't think I have enough evidence no matter what I say. I've done good cop and bad cop and accuse. They've all been kind of wrong. Go with bad cop again. I'm kind of confused.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have
Accuse
sympathy
with the
for
right
you?
evidence.
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I think I'm making this way harder than it needs to be. Let me...
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay, the shooting incident. Review evidence. Evidence is key to discrediting false statements and finding the truth. Fatal sidewalk shooting, 1 male victim. Receipt for the Pearl earnings. So it's pretty much, he had it serviced.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
He testifies to servicing the Browning pistol.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
Yeah, I don't know what I think I'm doing everything wrong
I owned
here.
a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
He had it serviced. Can I talk about that?
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany.
You really do
It's
got to
not
have
crime.
some kind of
Some people don't like Jews, Mr.
common
Kalu.
sense, I guess,
Yeah,
to
and I
figure
guess
this
you're
out.
one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bad cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for
definitely
years.
going to take like this first hour of learning how to play the
You with the
game.
first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the dialogue, they wouldn't have dialogue like that nowadays in
It is
games.
just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes.
You can fail every question and get through the game. That's going to be this playthrough right
I applaud
here.
a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties.
We're going to be like the worst cop
But here's a piece
playthrough.
of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Did I just get promoted? I did. That was all Police Academy. One-star runs. That's probably going to be my playstyle. I'm kind of liking this game, though. I like the structure of it. That questioning thing, you're definitely going to have to pay attention because they put a lot of effort, it looks like, into you. Making the characters look one way or...
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner.
They clearly don't know what a freeway is. He wants one right next to his house.
Go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole,
Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Goddamn Harry thinks he can get fresh whenever he pleases.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and warehouse. I'll direct.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris.
So, tell me a little about yourself. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as...
Whoa!
Slow down! So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
You're a goddamn menace!
I love the cussing in this game. You don't get that in modern games. Who's that?
Jesus, Cole!
Do you ever shut up?
Can we try to spare the general population, please?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Subdue the suspect.
Give it up now! Take it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry! You can still catch him!
Is that an explosion?
Got him. He injected himself with a butterfly. If you inject yourself with anything, you're gonna, yeah, like that. That's air in your blood, or yeah, that's crazy. Hey, we got an achievement for it. I was gonna just say I'm not gonna do every side quest, but hey, we got an achievement for it.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Now you want to drive?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah, I thought I was reading that wrong. I don't know how it worked. That's why I was thinking, like, he squished it and put it in a thing and injected it, but that would just clog up your... yeah, I don't know how anybody could do that. There's no logic in doing something like that.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
That's Darwinism,
I
man.
did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan.
I'm wondering if butterfly is a metaphor for some drug or something.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black.
It was
just north of
literally a
Bunker
ground
Hill.
up butterfly.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie
I can't say I feel
but don't
bad
make him
that
wait
somebody
too
died
long.
doing that.
He's the restless type.
Like, that's putting a lot of effort into doing that. I don't have any clues yet.
Sir.
I better get back to work, sir.
Happier times, I guess.
That is a creepy photo of that chick.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Someone got straight
looks to have
murdered
lost
in
a
here.
lot of blood.
They're like a point blank shotgun blast to the head.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Check the whole area, detective. Assume everything's a potential lead.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Not much help.
Yeah, it's like the social media streaming generation where everybody's got to do the dumbest things. I watched a video where this 11-year-old girl called 911. Oh, she was texting it texted 911 saying that she was following a car that had a kidnapped person in it, and there's a crazy person. So the cops did what they do, and they had helicopters out and all these people tracking where this person said they were. And they couldn't find who they were looking for, and they tracked the phone call back to this house, and they go there, and it's this 11-year-old girl. And she was all privileged, so she thought she was going to get out of it. The parents were just like, "No, you're going to juvenile. Your life has changed."
Brand name might give us something to go on.
There's only one more piece of evidence, and that's the glasses it wasn't letting me do anything with. I mean, there's no blood on the glasses, so that should be something.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Nope.
Okay, I've got to be missing something in here. I guess the music stopped, so I think I might be done.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
I believe him.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Go in order.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Why'd you take a shortcut?
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this thing.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I believe him.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was going to steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll
3 out
contact
of
your
4,
employer
correct.
if we need anything more from you.
If you have to,
I'd have got 4 out of 4 if I went in order,
I
probably.
can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
You're behind the wheel.
This is definitely way better than trying to drive everywhere to every case.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Investigate
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. I don't think so. This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay, I just looked at that. Okay,
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Kavanaughs. So who brought this home? This must be Adrian's.
Ooh.
Stenzel. So the
Glasses
glasses
case.
are a match. To my Adrian. This
Ooh,
thing
he
gets
had
more
a
and more
woman.
Interesting. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
So he met a girl, faked his death, and got on a train to Seattle. That's what I'm guessing. Could be totally wrong.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
They're a fake couple. Russian spies. Detective Lonnie, right? Oh, newspaper. Backstory events which may not be rated.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Is it?
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
He doesn't sound like Micah. He's a pretty good voice actor then, because he didn't sound like Micah at all. Or at least I couldn't picture it.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
$82 for a hot water heater back then.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Peter Blomquist, okay. I've never looked at his what is it, US IMDb or whatever.
So what next?
Make sure you cover all the rooms. We don't want to miss anything.
I think we have covered all the rooms. Oh, no, did I miss this one? Nope, can't go in there. I think we're ready to interrogate her. Hey, what's up, AP? Yeah, I'm having fun with it. We're like a police detective simulator so far. It's been pretty fun. Kiss going on another farewell tour. I thought that was a joke when you said that. Like, didn't they already go on a farewell tour, like 20 farewell tours, and hung up what they were doing? Like, I wasn't joking when I said, like, all Kiss fans are pretty much dying of old age. Like, I think your average Kiss fan is probably 75 years old. I know they've got some new ones out there, but I don't know if their music's that sustainable. It's not music that I can see just everybody wanting to jam out to for generations and generations. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. There could be huge Kiss fans out there, but...
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up
I'm pretty sure they've already got robots backed up. The robot Kiss members.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
You're lying.
So you disposed of the new pair after you killed your husband. You made a mistake in leaving the old pair behind.
I never did! How can you be
That's
so
extreme, isn't it?
throwing around accusations at a time like this?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I was thinking today's generation wouldn't know who Kiss is unless Kiss has like a big TikTok account. I don't like this
So you
lady.
didn't arrange to meet him out at the rail yards?
I've never been near a rail yard in my life.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture. You're wrong. I presume it's too much to expect an apology.
+5 experience. No, I thought I did everything. Zero clues remaining. Oh shit, there's all my clues. I missed a whole bunch of them. Or it's making me do them again. Okay, I missed that one.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an
I don't
address.
like not having a prompt, like a visual prompt. I think I did. I'm still trying to, is that another one? Figure out what I'm trying to do. No idea what evidence I missed there. I must. No, I bet you I missed looking at something on here. Free engineering help. Okay, I don't think I went in here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to go check out that bar pretty soon. So where's she at? Do I have what I need now? Where's phone?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks. I'm at a loss.
I don't want to upset the lady any more than you do, Phelps, but we're going to have to search this place.
Well, I think we're heading to the bar, right?
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
I don't know if I have any evidence on her. She seems like she's lying about the glasses, though, because she said he had new glasses, and the glasses that were there were broken.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Yeah, I think we are done here. It's still listing a clue, which I thought was kind of weird. I think all the vibes are saying go to the bar.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Oh, I probably should have checked outside the window. I wonder if that's what that question mark was pointing to.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You looking for someone? I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Help me out.
Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
Everything was fine, thank you.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
He's only a writer. He can't really
Frank
help.
Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
There's a lot of these people that seem like they're pretty familiar looking.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
I don't believe him.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're going to have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the
I'm
LAPD
horrible at
taking an
this.
interest in your life.
0 out of 2 questions.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. He sure left his drink in a hurry. Too close, Phelps. You're way too close. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
This is like straight out of Grand Theft Auto. The hotel, the cars.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Yeah, he's one of those actors. I think I want to say I recognize him from Sopranos. Like, not as a major guy, just one of the background lower guys. Like I say, I see his face and I'm picturing something mafia related for him. Y'all have to IMDb it later and see who's all in it. There's been a few familiar looking faces. Like that wife we just talked to kind of
Easy,
looks
Cole.
familiar.
Better back it off.
Learn how to drive.
All you have time frequency 2 stand by.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
He was in Terminator
to learn.
3.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy
I haven't watched that one in a while. I don't remember who he was in that one.
Apartment 2.
That's probably what I'm recognizing him from.
Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
The main character, he was the main character in Home Improvements. I wonder if he was the Tim Taylor's boss. Haven't watched that show in decades. Apartment 7. Okay, I went way past where I need to go. Okay, Marty, his friend. Yeah, that's one I have not seen in a
Who the hell
while.
is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it. Phelps, go after
Oh,
him.
another
I'll try and
police
head him off
chase.
in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see
No
what the
kidding.
DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Ouch.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Nice. That was a good first playthrough. I think we'll probably call it here. See, we got 3 stars on that one. 12 out of 14 clues, 5 out of 11 questions correct. It's not very good. Frank Morgan would have rolled over with some tougher questioning. So I got to get tougher with my questioning.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
All right, we are going to, we'll stop it here. We'll probably pick it back up on Tuesday night. I'm planning to do some more, I'm hoping to get some streams in. Spring break's over, so I couldn't do anything last week. I didn't have the energy to, but I'm hoping to this week. Should be a chill week, so I should have more time for gaming. But we will, is there a way to save it? I guess it auto saves. I'm hoping maybe. Hope that auto saved. Alright. Cool. Well, you guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you guys next time.